Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining for some more NFL news. And this time we have some news coming from the Philadelphia Eagles that they've been busy today. They're bringing in former Minnesota Vikings linebacker Eric Wilson on a one-year deal worth up to $3.25 million. So last year he registered 122 tackles. He also had 3 interceptions and 3 sacks. So he had a pretty good year statistically speaking for the Vikings last year, and the Eagles are definitely going to be hoping that he can come in and be a 100 plus tackler again for them and give them that production and help out that defense. So that is a good move for them. And on that part, I'll also say, in addition to that, Eric. When it comes to Eric Wilson, last season was his best season that he's had as a pro. It was the first time that he really got to start an entire season. He started 15 games actually for them, but basically an entire season. Throughout his career, he has started 25 games, accumulating 234 tackles and also 8 sacks for his career. And you add on the 3 interceptions that he picked up from this past season. He spent his entire career with the Minnesota Vikings, so this will be his first time switching teams as a pro. And the Eagles have got to be excited about that. But the news doesn't stop for the Philadelphia Eagles here. They also brought back a familiar face as well and bringing in Jordan Howard back on a one-year deal. So Jordan Howard, they essentially drafted him. The Bears drafted him in the 5th round, and he was coming out of Indiana, and he had a very productive season for the Bears, especially his rookie year where he rushed for 1,300 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns, and you add on an additional 300 yards receiving as well. So he had his most productive year as a rookie. And then his sophomore year, he had about 1,200 total yards there. He ended up finishing his career with the Chicago Bears, totaling over 3,000 yards on the ground and 24 rushing touchdowns throughout his time with the Bears. Now, he spent 2 seasons with the Eagles prior, and his career with the Eagles, he had 552 yards rushing in 5 games that he started and 6 rushing touchdowns. So not as much production there with the Eagles as he did with the Bears, but the Eagles are, I guess they're hoping that they can get the Jordan Howard of old that he used to be in Chicago and that he can find his way, perhaps be a piece to their puzzle in terms of the backs that they do have. Obviously, we know Miles Sanders, he is going to be that guy in the backfield. Last year, he missed a good amount of playing time due to injuries. So they're going to need guys that they can have that can come in and play. I personally would have probably taken a different direction than bringing in Jordan Howard just because we've seen what happens and it didn't work then. But hey, new coaching staff, new opportunity, new season. So we'll see which Jordan Howard they end up getting. If they can get the one that they had in Chicago before, then hey, this could turn out to be that Chicago had in the past, and this could turn out to be something fantastic. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But one thing we do know is that the Eagles are being very active this week when it comes to free agency. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, when more NFL news continues to drop, I'll be sure to bring it to you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night.